All right. Good morning, y'all. Shalom. It's been a while, but I'm reading. Well, I just finished reading Baruk Baruk 48, chapter 48, and I wanted to read it on camera and upload it for those who have not read both first Baruk and second Baruk. I do compel you to read it. They have a lot of wisdom in these books, and it talks about things that is literally going on right now. So, um, in 48 is the work is he fasted for I think 7 days. Yeah, he fasted for 7 days, and then he prayed, and the Most High answered him. So, I'm going to read the whole chapter. I may go past chapter 48, but I'm definitely going to read the whole chapter. All right. So it says, and it came to pass after the 7th day that I prayed before El Elohim and said, O my Adonai, you summoned the advent of the times, and they stand before you, in case of power of the ages to pass away, and they did not resist you. You arranged the method of seasons, and they obey you. You alone know the duration of the generations, and you reveal not your mysteries to many. You make known the multitude of fire, and you weigh the lightness of the wind. You explore the limit of the heights, and you scrutinize the depths of the darkness. You care for the number which passed away, that they may be preserved, and you prepare the abode for those that are to be. You remember the beginning which you have made, and destruction that is to be, you forget not. With nods of fear and indignation, you command the flames, and they change into Ruka is spirits. And with a word, you quicken that which was not, and with mighty power, you hold that which has not yet come. You instruct created things in the understanding of you, and you make you make wise the spirits, so as to minister in their order. Armies innumerable stand before you and minister in their orders quietly at your nod. Hear your servant and give ear to my petition. For in a little time are we born, and in a little time do we return. But as but with you hours are as a time, and days as generations. Be not therefore wroth with man, for he is nothing, and take not account of our works, for what are we? For lo, by your gift do we come into the world, and do we depart of our own will. For we said not to our parents, beget us, nor do we send to Sheol and say, receive us. What therefore is our strength that we should bear your wrath? Or what are we that we should endure your judgment? Protect us in your compassions, and in your mercy help us. Behold the little ones that are subject unto you, and save all that draw nigh unto you, and destroy not the hope of our people, and cut not short the times of our aid. For this is the nation which you have chosen. These are the people into whom you find no equal. But I will speak now before you, and I will say as my heart thinks. In you do we trust. For lo, your Torah is with us, and we know that we shall not fall so long as we guard your statutes. To all time we are blessed at all events, in this that we have not mingled with the other nations. For we are all one celebrated people who have received one Torah from El, and the Torah which is among us will aid us. It will aid us, and the surpassing wisdom which is in us will help us. And when I prayed and said these things, I was greatly weakened. And he answered and said unto me, you have prayed simply, O Baruk. and all your words have been heard. But my judgment exacts its own, and my Torah exacts its rights. For from your words I will answer you, and from your prayer I will speak unto you. For this is as follows: He that is corrupt and is not at all. He has both wrought iniquity so far as he could do anything, and has not remembered my goodness, nor accepted my long suffering. Therefore you shall surely be taken up, as I before told you, for that time shall arise which brings affliction. For it shall come and pass by with quick venomous, and it shall be turbulent, coming in the heat of indignation. And it shall come to pass in those days that all the inhabitants of the earth shall be moved one against another, because they know not my judgment has drawn nigh. For there shall not be found many wise at that time, and the intelligent shall be but a few. Moreover, even those who know shall most of all be silent. And there shall be many rumors and tidings, not a few, and doings of phantasmata. I think that means phantom. I have to look that up again. Shall be manifest, and promises not a few be recounted. Some of them shall prove idle, and some of them shall be confirmed. And honor shall be turned into shame, and strength humiliated into contempt, and probity destroyed, and beauty shall become ugliness. And many shall say to many at that time, where has the multitude of the intelligence hidden itself, and whether has the multitude of wisdom removed itself? Boy, if that's not what they're saying, because boy. And while they are meditating on these things, then envy shall arise in those who had not thought aught of themselves, and passion shall seize them that is peaceful. And many shall be stirred up in anger to injure many, and they shall rouse up armies in order to shed blood, and in the end they shall perish together with them. And it shall come to pass that at the self same time that a change of times shall manifest appear to every man, because in all those times they polluted themselves, and they practiced oppression, and walked every man in his own works, and remember not the Torah of Elohim. Therefore a fire shall consume their thoughts, and in flame shall the meditations of their mind be tried. For the judge shall come and will not tarry, because each of the inhabitants of the earth knew when he was transgressing, but my Torah they knew not by reason of their pride. But many shall then assuredly weep, yea, over the living more than over the dead. And I answered and said, O Adam, what have you done to all those who were born from you? And what will be said to the first chewer who hearkened to the serpent? For all this multitude are going to corruption, nor is there any numbering of those whom the fire devours. But again, I was speaking to your presence, in your presence. O Yahuwah, my Adonai, know what is in your creature, for you did of old command the dust to produce Adam, and you know the number of those who are born from him, and how far they have sinned before you, who have existed and not confessed you as their creator. And as regards all these therein shall convict them, and your Torah which they have transgressed shall requite them on your day. But now let us dismiss the wicked and inquire about the righteous. And I will recount their blessedness, and not be silent in celebrating their glory, which is reserved for them. For assuredly, as in a little time in this transitory world in which ye live, ye have endured much labor. So in the world to which there is no end, ye shall receive great light. Nevertheless, I will again ask from you, O El Elyon, yeah, I will ask mercy from him who made all things. In what shape will those who live in your day, or how will the splendor of those who are after that time continue? Will they then resume the form of the present and put on those ex- uh-oh, and trembling members which are now involved in evils, and in which evils are consummated? Or will you perchance change these things which have been in the world, as also the world? And he answered and said unto me, Hear, Baruk, this word, and write in the remembrance of your heart all that you shall learn. For the earth shall then assuredly restore the dead, which is now receives, in order to preserve them. It shall make no change in their form, but as it has received, so shall it restore them. And as I deliver them to it, so also shall it raise them. For then it will be necessary to show to the living that the dead have come to life again, and that those who have departed have returned again. And it shall come to pass, when they have severely recognized those whom they now know, then judgment shall grow strong, and those things which before were spoken of shall come. And it shall come to pass, when that appointed day has gone by, that then shall the aspect of those who are condemned be afterward changed, and the glory of those who are justified. For the aspect of those who now act wickedly shall become worse than it is, and they shall suffer torment. Also, as for the glory of those who have now been justified in my Torah, whom have had understanding in their life, and who have planted in their heart the root of wisdom, then their splendor shall be glorified in changes, and the form of their face shall be turned into the light of their beauty, and this and that they may be able to acquire and receive the word which does not die, which is then promised to them. For over this above all shall those who come then lament that they rejected my Torah and stopped their ears, that they might not hear wisdom or receive understanding. When therefore they see those over whom they are now exalted, but who shall then be exalted and glorified more than they shall respectively be transformed, the latter into the splendor of angels, and the former shall yet more waste away and wonder at the visions and in the beholdings of their forms. For they shall first behold and afterward depart to be terminated. But those who have been saved by their works, and to whom the Torah has been now a hope and understanding and expectation and wisdom, a confidence, shall wonders appear in their time. For they shall behold the world which is now invisible to them, and they shall behold, hold on, let me fix the camera. And they shall behold the time which is now hidden from them, and time shall no longer age them. For in the heights of the world they shall dwell, and they shall be made like unto the angels, and be made equal to the stars. And they shall be changed in every form they desire, from beauty into loveliness, and from light into the splendor of glory. For there shall be spread before them the extents of paradise, and there shall be shown to them the beauty of the majesty of the living creatures which are beneath the throne, and all the armies of angels who are now held fast by my word, lest they should appear and are held fast by a command, that they stand in their places till the event comes. Moreover, there shall then be excellency in the righteous, surpassing that in the angels. For the first shall receive the last, those whom they were expecting, and the last of whom they used to hear that they had passed away. For, hold on, let me move this out the way. For they have been delivered from this world of tribulation and laid down the burden of the anguish. And for what then have men lost their life, and for what have those who were on the earth exchanged their soul? For then they chose not for themselves this time which is beyond the reach of anguish could not pass away, but they chose for themselves the time whose issues are full of lamentations and evils. And they denied the world which ages not, those who come to it. And they rejected the time of glory, so that they shall not come to the honor of which I told you before. And I answered and said, how can we forget those for whom woe is then reserved? And why, therefore, do we again mourn for those who die? Or why do we weep for those who depart to Sheol? Let lamentation be reserved for the beginning of that coming torment, and let tears be laid up for the advent of the destruction of that time. But even in the face of these things I speak, and for as for the righteous, what will they do now? Rejoice ye in the suffering which ye now suffer. For why do ye look for the decline of your enemies? Make ready your soul for that which is reserved for you, and prepare your souls for the reward which is laid up for you. So I just wanted to read that. I've been reading into Baruk. I may restart second Baruk because I just, this one of my favorite books. Was it this one? This is one of my favorite books to read. And it's been a while since I've read it, and I just so happened um to be flipping through my Bible today and just came across 49, chapter 48, and I had reread on here, so I just decided to reread it. But if y'all haven't read Second Baruch, go ahead and read it. It's a wonderful read, and they have a lot of wisdom in it. And as you can see, I was highlighting and highlighting it. So y'all have a blessed day. Shalom to everybody. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High.